Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to part 3 of my Death Pile Diaries. Today's adventure is going to be cleaning out some totes, going through some more inventory, heading to the buy sell trade stores to make some cash, get rid of some things, and in the end, I end up with 2 completely empty totes. So we are slowly but surely moving along, and most importantly, we are making progress, and I just feel so much lighter every single time I put out one of these videos. Thank you guys so much for coming along on this journey. Let's get some more stuff out. All right, so tomorrow is my buy sell trade day. These are the bins that you guys already saw if you watched my first Death Pile Diaries video, stacked up in my laundry room. This is essentially all leftover thread up 200, 400 pound items that have just been in rotation. These 2 bins have not yet made it to any store, buy sell trade store. These are what I have condensed left. That pink one is Once Upon a Child stuff I need to organize. So tomorrow we are going to Once Upon a Child, Clothes Mentor, and a Platos. Clothes Mentor is the one where I typically do a trade-in because I get more money if I take their credit. It's not one I go to as often. And my sweet husband, thanks babe, called them for me. I don't even like to order pizza, and they are accepting spring and summer items is what they're wanting, which is funny because it's technically our winter. And then Platos only wants men's items, and they said they're being very, very picky on women. So I don't know that I'll take them any women's. I'll have to see what I've got. I might not have anything, but it's just in the same complex. So I don't remember what's in these 2 totes. So we're going to take the next hour and kind of put some bins together for tomorrow's reward for hitting my 500 in net sales adventure. All right, well, being that this is part of the Death Pile Diaries, this is what I have going on. I decided to dump all 4 of these totes because at this point, other than these 2, the last 2, all the things have been to the buy sell trade store at least once. So the pile that my dog is interested in, I have sorted by small, medium, and large. These are items that I know the buy sell trade is not going to take, and I'm going to give them away on our local freebie page because I'm not hanging on to it anymore. I was starting a box of things to send to Thread Up. A lot of those things are brands that they do take, but the last time I sent them a huge box, I always would make like 80 to 90% of the items they would take. I would make at least $100 every time I sent them the junky leftovers, and I made like $2. So it's not worth my time. We're getting it out of here. That's the name of the Death Pile game. And next I am going to find more things for the kids bin. So I'm making a mess, but it is all going to be gone here. My kids just left for gymnastics. By the time they get home, I'm going to be done. All right, so we are in my office, which once upon a time was very dirty. Now this is here because it needs to go to the washer. I was going to list it and then I found a stain. I have 1 tote in here that I'm pulling from, which is what has been working for me. This Hulkin is everything that I have listed but not put away yet. So after I photograph it, I put it in my clear bag and I weigh it and I do all of that, and then we'll go into my inventory room. But I wanted to show you for today's video. It is nighttime, that's why it's kind of dark. I am going to Once Upon a Child tomorrow. This was from my kids' closet clean out. I have actually listed probably 12 items from this tote already, but I know there are some pieces in here that just need to go to Once Upon a Child, cut ties, make $1 or 2 back. It's not worth my time to list. So I'm going to dig through this since I'm going to the buy sell trade tomorrow, and we're going to get some more stuff out of here. I just wanted to share here my 4 piles of small, medium, large, and extra large. I have already posted them on my local group, and I already have one person coming to get the size large. My mom is about to come in. It's okay. Hi, Mom. We know you. We love you. And look, out of my totes, I have 1 whole empty one, and then I've got 1 for style, no, 2 for, no, I'm not even going to Style Encore. Where am I going? Clothes Mentor, 1 for Platos. This tote is stuff that I'm going to be listing. I've got some toys and games for Once Upon a Child. There's a sleeping Miss Bianca Marie. Well, she's awake now. And then that's a dog toy. This is the Once Upon a Child bin. I just wanted you to see how full it was right now. These is like 5 things that I had from the last time I went still in there. This is a dress I found a stain on when I was listing. And so now we're going to go through that tote and see if I can fill this up a little more. I've absolutely learned that these totes are your lifesavers. I'm sure as resellers, you guys know this, but especially dealing with the amount that I have. They are on clearance right now at Home Depot and Lowe's for after Christmas, just FYI. But here's what I'm doing. I'm going to go through each piece. It's either going to go in my, this is my, I need to list it. And this is my, it's going to go to Once Upon a Child because then I need to fold it to put it in that one over there. So here we go. So it's going well, but like this is the kind of stuff I had saved. Yes, I could sell this. It's Hello Kitty, but it's just H&M. Nothing super special about it. The only reason it was in my death pile is because it came in a ThredUp kids box, and I remember this box was awful. So I was just trying to see if I could pull any penny out of it, but I don't have that kind of space, and I'm not super consistent with doing 90-day update videos. While I think they're fun and I love to watch them, at this point, I'm too far gone from things like this until I have no inventory. But I'm also finding things like this. Kenzo Paris, like a Kenzo kids shirt. Yes, there's stains, but that's definitely worth listing, you know? A Lululemon golf skirt that came out of my room. Some Harry Potter stuff. I found a whole stack of girls' Lily Pulitzer dresses that I thought I had already gotten rid of. So we are making progress. Here's where we are. Ooh, what's this? This is a Jurassic World. Oh, I loved Camp Cretaceous. I think this thing talks or something. I don't know, but I remember picking this up for like $2. So we'll see. Let's see. I'm going to look it up. Update. This is just another reminder to get your crap listed. This has non-replaceable batteries, and they have since died since they've been sitting in this tote for probably 2 years. But the good news is the comps are now $13 to $15, including shipping. So I'm not out much. This will just get donated. And yeah, but I do remember looking it up before I bought him the first time, and he was going for like 25 plus shipping. So he is a reminder. Get your crap listed, Amanda. Right, B? She's helping out real hard over there. Good morning. Here's the final. Are you eating a leaf? We've got 1 bin for Once Upon a Child. I combined it all. We've got 2 bins for Style Encore, 1 bin for Platos. If you remember seeing my laundry room, this jacket I just pulled off. Columbia sells. It's not going to sell for a lot, so I am choosing to send this one to Platos since they asked for men's items. I only have $1 into it, so it's going to go. A couple of those Lily pieces I didn't feel like listing. I did get the rest listed. And a couple of Lululemon pieces that I don't know where to find the size. They're not substantial enough for me to worry about. So hopefully we can find just a few treasures to bring back in. All right, I'll meet you at the Buy Sell Trade store.
Rule with an iron fist.
Hey, babe.
Howdy.
So you're getting ready to be my chauffeur for my
Cheers.
favorite kind of day. Yep. But we got packages to put out. Guess what? Here, do you notice anything different about those versus the packages you normally put out?
They're not priority.
Right. Guess where they all sold. It's not Kid Economy starts tomorrow is your hint.
Say on there, Kid Economy starts tomorrow, so not Kidizen.
Right.
Because if you're saying Kid Economy is tomorrow, that's when your sales boost. So Poshmark gives you, so is it Mercari?
eBay, babe.
Okay.
Y'all know I don't really sell much on eBay.
I was trying to see if the label like specified, but it doesn't.
3 sales. Well, 1 was last night, 2 this morning, and they already paid. They sent offers.
Very good.
$120.
3 on eBay, that's most in a day, right?
I
For
know.
that platform.
For me, yes.
Yeah.
$120 in sales. 3 sales.
Solid.
Perfect.
Solid
So,
work.
all right. Time to go, chauffeur.
Time to go drive Miss Daisy.
Look at us, babe. There's a pupper. We're number 1 in line. Woohoo! Always. It is like 9:34, and we're already standing in front of Clothes Mentor, which there's Once Upon a Child literally right next door. They don't open until 10, but we're going to stand here because this place takes the longest. But that Once Upon a Child, literally, we blinked, and there was 10 people in line behind us. Now we're standing here, and I am admiring.
That one.
Oh, I need one. Did you just say I need that one?
It has it looks like orange blossoms and citrus.
Yeah. Do we see all this lily? Oh my gosh. I can't wait to get in there and look at all of that. For resale, of course. None of it's going to be my size. This is definitely a Bolo brand, Little Sleepies. This one was a bit too worn for me to pick up, but typically I will almost always pick up this brand. It is bamboo cotton. They stand out against all the other ones. So it's very easy to learn to spot them. I don't have to search through individually. Definitely Bolo. So today was quite successful and very quick. We dropped off 9:30 is when Once Upon a Child opens. The other 2 don't open till 10, and they were done by 11:12. So probably the fastest they've ever done it. And they took literally almost everything I brought them. And I think I made like $60. I'll show you. I did trade for a few things and walked out with just a little bit of cash. Clothes Mentor. I will go through more because I did pick up a few things. I got $146 from them. And Platos surprised me. They only bought 11 items, but I got $40.08. So yay. I'm still coming home with quite a bit of stuff, but all of the stuff on my table, I set it out on my porch, and I've already got confirmation that all of those people picked it up. So those things are completely gone from my house. These things are things that I will probably put back in my office, my laundry room, because I do go to buy sell trade stores. It is part of my just what I do. So as long as I'm gonna give one good look at these things as I'm folding them, it won't take me longer than 30 minutes to get it all done. Maybe I missed a stain or something like that and it'll get donated, but these things will stick around for one more trip, and we're gonna see my totals as soon as we get back. So I just calculated, babe, and we made $250 in 3 hours if you're counting right now from the time we left our house. So that's like $84 an hour. So we treating ourselves
each
today.
Or
total.
Just total. So 70, 42. Still good.
Yeah. And I had enough points to give me a free Happy Meal, 100% free.
Don't judge us.
$0. And y'all we scammed the system because we both have a McDonald's app. So he got to use a deal today too.
It's not scamming anything.
It's being smart and thrifty. So I'm a little sad. They have a new they had Squishmallows, and Michael got a free Happy Meal last week, and you'll see it in my upcoming What Sold video. I listed the toy and it sold for like $6 plus shipping, so I made like $4 profit. So the $4 you spent today, I made it a wash.
Okay.
All right, guys, we'll catch you back at home. I want to add in this little clip. Last week I did pop in Ross, and I just wanted to show you this. So I am also trying to do a pantry challenge, meaning spend very minimal money on groceries for the month of January. And I'm also trying to just not spend money. We don't need anything, we just had Christmas. Well, my daughter's best friend's birthday party is tomorrow. It's a Barbie party. They're supposed to dress up like their favorite Barbie. So I needed to run to the store, and being a reseller, I'm sure you guys can relate. $24 for a little girl's dress. She needed an extra small, and that's the only size they had. But I mean, do you know how much I can get at the bins for $24? But it's very rare that we spend full price on things, so I was happy to do it. But I wanted to share this with you. I'm sure everyone's brains, if you're a reseller, work like mine. Maybe not, so thought I would just share. I ran in Ross because I needed something for big sister to wear, even though it's her best friend. Siblings are welcome. So I got her this really cute little glittery pink dress, and it was on clearance for $6.99. So I thought, okay, I need to make 24 plus 7. I need to make that back. How can I do that? Well, Ross is a great place if you have Marshalls, TJ Maxx, Ross. So I decided to hunt around. I was in there for maybe 10 minutes. Found this super cute little girl's bikini, a retail price of $44 on clearance for $5. And these super fun Vans, they're like Crocs material. Crocs are natives, and they were marked down to $8. So I have no doubt that I'm going to at least recoup. I'll make Delaney's little dress for free and get back some of my money for this dress. So I am sharing this within my Death Pile diary because I am going right now in my office to list these two items, a photograph, and then I will list these two items the same day I brought them home. I indeed got both of them listed right away, and I did list them for $32 each. If they sell on Poshmark for 20% off plus discounted shipping, I will make just under $36, and I paid $31 for the two items. So I might actually profit a few dollars. Definitely a win. All right, we are back home, and we are going to chat about this little buy-sell trade adventure. But I love when I come home and I have a couple things for us and to sell, and I paid nothing out of pocket. It's fabulous. All right, so Once Upon a Child, that is my favorite location to sell to because they buy usually almost everything. I sold them 31 items, and they gave me $61.60, which is great. My goal for selling to them is to typically earn like $1 per piece, which I essentially doubled that. So great. A lot of the toys that you saw were my own kids' personal toys. We cleaned out a bunch of stuff, and on its way it went. All right, so I did do a trade-in, which means I didn't have to pay the tax. So that saved me $2.75. And let me show you what I purchased, some to sell, some to keep. But even as I've mentioned before, when I buy things for my own kids, I am making sure I am buying brands that I'm going to sell later. Like this Janie and Jack, new with the tags, $34 retail, size 12, little boy's shirt. We are going to Hawaii. I know I've mentioned it, but I got this for my daughter because I have a matching one in teal. It is a Vineyard Vines t-shirt dress. I use mine as a cover up. So cute. They had that listed for $9.50. I picked up, this is a great brand to know, Tea Collection. Now, if you remember, I did take them 2 or 3 tea dresses. There is a resale market for them, but all 3 of those dresses had flaws on them that I did not feel like disclosing. I have found that they will take the higher end kid stuff with flaws. The Lily, Mini Bowden, Tea Collection, that sort of thing. So I knew they would take them. So I did pick up this for my daughter, $5.50 for a girl size 12. It might be too big for her and her skinny self, but we will still hold on to this. But I could sell this easily for at least $25. This is a random. This is a men's. Always, if you pop in Once Upon a Child, always search the men's, the big kids section. This is literally a men's size large Patagonia. There's nothing juniors about that, but they had it listed for $9.50, but it was 60% off. So it was $3.80. This is, my husband is a Boy Scouts leader, and so this is like Boy Scout green, and so I got that just for him. All right, now the things I got to resell. So as far as I'm concerned, these items were free because I had that crap sitting in my garage. Nothing that I took them was stuff from the bins. That's usually how I do my Once Upon a Challenge videos. Once Upon a Challenge, Once Upon a Child. Anyway, so this is Stella McCartney Kids, which I rarely find, but when I do, it sells very fast, even in play condition. This is a boy size 10 sweatshirt with some embroidered patches. They only have this marked at $6.50, but this store, while it's my favorite, they have started really pricing up. I used to buy so many kids' shoes there because they have the best selection. All of their name brand shoes, they had marked at like $30 a pair, which is sad. Because some of them I thought were even too expensive for personal use. You guys know I love the brand Sweet Honey for both my kids and to resale. This is Molly's size, but just with the ruffle butt, it's a little too young at this point. She is about to turn 9, and while she would wear it, I can definitely sell it and make some money. I did find one pair of shoes that they missed. Well, I wouldn't say they missed it. They don't typically price this brand up. I'm not sure why, but the brand is Play, Plae. I've talked about this. These are just a sandal. They were $6.50, but I'm gonna clean these up. I love cleaning shoes, and we're gonna make them look amazing. So that was my Once Upon a Child haul, and I still walked out with $11.85 cash in hand. Over at Platos, I didn't go shopping there. This is the location I like the least. They never buy anything from me, but I always try because I'm at they're all 3 in the same strip mall, the Once Upon a Child, Clothes Mentor, Platos. So we called them yesterday. They said they were looking for men's. So they ended up taking 11 items and gave me $40.08, which is great. That's actually a higher price per piece that I got back versus Clothes Mentor. But they took a Disney sweatshirt, which I know came from the bins, a Victoria's Secret t-shirt, that was a free to me item, 2 Columbia jackets, those I had $1 into each of them, a pair of Nike dry fit shorts, also a bins item, a Champion shirt, a free to me item, a pair of mini Tonka moccasin. They were like almost like slippers, but they were in great shape. A pair of black boots that my sister gave me, so they were free. A Disney Parks hat, a random belt that was the George brand from Walmart that had an $8 price tag on it. I just cut off the part that said $8. It came in a ThredUp fun box. They took that, and they took a tiny little purse that was unbranded, also came from a fun box. And so basically the fun box items, I got back exactly what I paid if you look at it per piece from ThredUp, which was fantastic because those 2 items, there's no way I would have sold them online. So that was Platos. I did not go shopping there. And lastly, Clothes Mentor. I want to go one day and spend a long time. I only shopped around for about 20 minutes, and I want to take the time. I saw what's the brand? They know their brands. I saw a jacket. They had it priced at $185. A 9 Bing. I always thought it was Annie Bing. Anyway, it was $185 they had it priced at. So they know, but they miss stuff. They do miss stuff. I have gotten some Love Shack fancy items there for pretty cheap. But anyway, I hated making Michael wait because he did have some stuff he wanted to do today. He was just being nice. We were back home by noon. So they took 46 items and gave me, I could have taken $122 in cash or $146.40 in store credit. I always opt for the store credit at this store because worst case, they have you saw that lily. Unfortunately, none of that lily was my size. It's always like the super tiny sizes, which is fine because I didn't need it, but they had some pretty great stuff and a lot of new with tags, and it's priced, like their new with tags lily items are between $40 and $50, which that's cheaper than Poshmark. So anyway, I just wanted to tell you guys quickly some of the things that they took, because my mom, I was explaining this to her and she was like, oh, well, why didn't you take the cash? And I said, because to me, that inventory I took, I still haven't released that video, but my thread up 400 pounds, that is still stuff from that. I have already recouped every penny I spent purchasing that box. So as far as I'm concerned, these items are 100% free. It's already been paid for. It's like I donated them, but it's the gift that keeps giving. So I spend an hour of my time to fold it all up, but I want to drive there anyway to look through their inventory. So to me, to trade that stuff, even though I got 3 items and these items were $102, I would never have paid that. I just see it differently. All right. And as you'll see, most of what they took, I'm not going to read through the whole thing, but I had a lot of size extra, extra small, 0, a lot of J. Crew, Ann Taylor, Altered State, Rachel Roy, Adriana Papel, Ann Taylor, Talbot's, Croft & Barrow, Loft, A New Day, Old Navy, White House Black Market, J. Crew, but size 0 pants, size 0 shorts, size 0 skirt, size 0 short sleeve top, Time and True shorts, Talbot's, Old Navy, Zara, White House Black Market, Talbot's, Tommy Hilfiger, Michael Kors. So they are taking the mature brands, and I was happy with that. Now these, I am going to wear these and try them for myself. They're a half size bigger than what I wear. These are On Clouds. They did have them marked at $43, which even if they end up not working for me, I will recoup that plus profit selling them online. But again, in my mind, this was just like free inventory. So I'm very excited. I tried them on. Michael has a pair, loves them. I know a lot of people with them, and I have been on the hunt. I do not want to pay the $140 whatever full price, but they're a fun, nice colorway. And so we have been going to the theme parks a lot, and your girl isn't 25 anymore. So I'm excited to try these out, and I hope that they work for me. So out of the 3 items, like 2 of them are to keep. This is the other one. You guys know by now my girls are in dance. I had no idea. So my middle, they take hip hop class together. Every year they have to wear black Converse as part of their hip hop recital. And my youngest is still in toddler shoe sizing. And I always, to find these type of Converse, the black with the white sole, you can find them all the time at Once Upon a Child thrift stores. They're kind of, because it's a boys or girls style, I've never had to pay more than $10. Well, now my middle has moved to women's sizes. Friends, these are the platform Chuck Taylor high tops. They are $75 right now on the Converse website. The regular ones that are not platform are $65, and she needs a women's size 6. These are women's 7, so they might be a little bit big. I'm gonna try to stuff the toes. We still have until June for her to grow a little bit more. Otherwise, these will be school shoes for next year, and she'll wear them for next year's recital. But a magic eraser is gonna make these look brand new, and I paid $23. So that is, I have been looking on the resale market, and I need to wash this lace. But anyway, I was stoked to find those. Dance moms out there, you understand. And the one item I got to resell, I know Rothy's are not like they used to be. However, I did pick up this pair of Rothy's. I wanted to spend my credits. I do still have $44 in credit that just sits there at the store for next time I go. But these are 100% authentic. They were $35.99. They look like they were worn maybe once. A very quick Google search tells me that these were a Black Friday special edition. I did not do too much digging, to be honest with you, because these are also my size. They must run small. I am an 8.5. I've always been an 8.5, but in the last 2 years, I tend to buy 9s just because I'm getting older and I don't like my things to fit tight. These are a 9.5 and they fit me perfectly. So I don't own Rothy's, but If these don't end up selling or they're not worth a lot, I have no problem keeping them. I can wear them to church or whatever. So anyway, one quick search on Google Image showed me that someone has these listed for $120 on eBay. Doesn't mean that's what they're selling for, but even at paying $35, if I could sell them for $70, we'll see. So I need to do some more digging, but I was happy to. I love to list shoes. They're super easy. So Death Pile Diaries, I think this was video number 3. So while I think all I contributed, and I'm gonna go right now, Kidconomy, the event over on Kidizen starts tonight at midnight officially. So I have these 3 items to list. I need to get these shoes cleaned up. They won't be dry. I'll have to picture them tomorrow. And then technically I could photograph these, but this is so much more manageable than that entire tote of things I had that wasn't gonna bring me what these will bring me. So that is why I'm including this as part of my Death Pile Diaries. I got rid of you saw my entire table full of crap that just was sitting around. Could I have made a little bit of money off of the stuff that I gave? We have a local buy nothing freebie page. Maybe, but I was so happy to just bless somebody else. People were very excited to get their clothes. They came and picked it up when they said they would. And I have offloaded. I ended up, I didn't show you guys, 2 empty totes. So by spending the last day to create this video and work towards my end game, I now have 2 more empty totes. So that's a win in my book. I appreciate you guys so much, and I'll see you on Monday. Bye.